So dear last class, all of you have seen some problems of logarithm. So today again we will revise those concepts and we'll go for some problems of logarithms. First, all of you came to know that if regarding the logarithm, if a to the power x equals to m, then x is said to be x is said to be logarithm of logarithm of m with base a with base a, correct? So this is what exponential notation, and then logarithmic notation, it will be log m with base a equals to x, where we always remember a never be 1 and a greater than 0. This is what the base never be 1 and base always greater than 0. Fine, base never be negative and base never be 1. So this is what exponential notation of, and then the same exponential notation we have logarithmic notation. Let's say 2 to the power 5 equals to 32, we know in exponential form. In logarithmic form, what we can write, log 32 with base 2 is equals to 5. Suppose we have exponent, let's say if it is written if log x with base 10 is equals to minus 2, correct? Logarithmic notation, log x with base 10 equals to minus 2. Then what will be x? So we'll go with from this to this side, log 2 exponential side. So this is a, so a to the power x, a to the power x is 10 to the power minus 2 is equals to x, and which is nothing but 1 upon 100, correct? So this definition is very important to remember, logarithmic to exponential and exponential to logarithmic, because this definition, the role of this definition, it is very important in logarithm. Most of the time you will find the definition will help you to sort out the problem. Look at this, we have question is log 9 with base 27. So what would be the value? So let's say, suppose you took x, fine, log 9 with base 27 is x. So according to again definition, you can say logarithmic definition change into exponential. So 27 to the power x, a to the power x equals to n, m is 9 here. Now you can write 3 to the power 3 and power to the power multiply. Here 3 is square. Now we can write 3x equals to 2, because base is same, powers we equated, therefore x equals to 2 by 3. So this is what advantage of knowing the definition, correct? So definition आपको क्लियर है तो आप ऐसे सम log 9 with base 27 की वैल्यू, लेट्स से हमारे पास क्वेश्चन है log 4 with base a equals to 1 by 4, correct? Now we are looking the value of a, again we will use definition. This is log m with base a equals to, this total is x, correct? This is m, log m with base a equals to x. So the definition in exponential form is a to the power x, a to the power x equals to m is 4, correct? Now we have to find the value of a. So what should be the value of a? Look at this, if we put a equals to 16, so you will get 16 to the power 1 by 4, which will be by default 4. Therefore a equals to, no, 16 2 to the power 4, this will be, a should be then 256, we have to put 256, so that 4 to the power 4, we know it is 256, correct? So a becomes, this also you can write 4, correct? So A equals to 4 is the correct answer. So definition and then some powers control it requires in such type of a problem. Fine. So again definition plays a vital role. Look at this one again. Once again one problem. We have log 5 base 1 upon 625. The value of this. So again you take, let's say, x of this. Now we'll use the definition. Definition says log m with base a equals to x. So a to the power x, 5 to the power x equals to m. M is 1 upon 625. This you can write 5 to the power minus 4, and therefore x equals to minus 4. Right? So this way we can get the value of x. In fact, log 1 by 625 with base 5, the value came minus 4. Fine. So these are, the advantage of knowing the definition. So if I told you that definition plays a very important role in logarithm. Suppose we have, let's say, if log 9 by 16 with base x is given minus 1 by 2. And then we have to find x. Then x equals to. So again what we'll do, we'll use the definition. This is your m, this is a, and this is x. Log m with base a. Always remember, log m with base a equals to x. Then a to the power x equals to m. This is logarithmic and this is exponential. From here to here we can go, and from this side to this side we can come. So definition we will use x to the power minus 1 by 2 is equals to 9 by 16. Fine. So what about x? X will be, if you take a power of minus 2 both sides. So here it will come 9 by 16 to the power minus 2. This you can write 16 by this minus 1 by 2, what you can write 1 upon 9 by 16 whole square, and this is nothing but 256 by 81. 256 by 81. Correct? So this way we can calculate the value of x. And again we have used the definition. Look at the next situation. Suppose if we have log x with base 10,000. This is 10,000 is equals to minus 1 by 4. Correct? Then we have to find x. Then x we have to calculate. So again we'll use the definition. Log m with base a equals to x. So a to the power x 10,000 to the power m is equals to x. This is 1 by 4. Correct? So this can be 10 to the power 4 into minus 1 by 4, which is x. And this is nothing but 1 by 10. Or you can say 0.1. Fine. So this way again we have used this definition, and with the help of this definition we are able to get the value of x. Look at the next situation. These problems are, we can use the property and we can, in fact, definition we can get. Look at this log, next situation, log base 2 and log 625 with base 5. Now this value we are looking. First of all, we will simplify this log part. This you can write log 5 to the power 4 and with base 5. This is by property of base powers rule. 4 will come this side and log 5 with base 5. And you know log a with base a, log a with base a is always 1, where a never be 1 and a greater than 0. So with the help of this definition, the formula, or you can say property, this will come 4. we have property log m to the power n. This comes n into log m. Power came into product. So this 4 came into product, and log 5 with base 5 is 1. So this becomes 4. So now this question is transformed into log 4 with base 2. And this you can write again 2 square. Again we'll use the power rule. 2 into log 2 with base 2, and which is nothing but 2. Because log 2 with base 2 is again 1. So 2 into 1, which is 2. So properties and features of log, those are important to get the solution of such problems. Fine. Look at this. Another sum we are taking. Suppose we have if log 0.1 with base x is equal to minus 1 by 3. And then we have to find x. Then x is. So again we'll use the definition. Log m with base a equals to x. So a to the power, that means x to the power minus 1 by 3 is equals to 0.1. Now if you shift the power that side, in fact, if you take up minus 3 both sides, so this become 0.1 to the power minus 3. Fine. And this is nothing but 1 upon 0.1 whole to the power cube. And this you can write 1 upon 0.001. When you multiply 0.123, and when you remove this point, you will get 1000. So x equals to 1000. You can check it here while putting the value of x also. Suppose I am putting here the value of x. So this is log 0.1 upon 1000, that is log 10 to the power cube. And we write base change log m by log a. And then 0.1 also can be written as log 10 to the power minus 1, because 1 by 10 it is. And here it is log 10 to the power 3. Power rule we will apply, we will get the minus 1 by 3. See, minus 1 will come this side, 3 also will come this side, and which is what? Minus 3 is your answer. Correct? So with this definition only will suffices these type of problems. Then we have properties of log. Those we have already discussed, that log m into n with same base, this becomes log m plus log n. Base will be same everywhere. Second is log m upon n. This is log m minus log n. Third is log base a, m to the power n. So the power comes in into n log m with base a. Fourth, we have base change property, log a with base b. You can write log a upon log b. Right? Fifth, you can say log a with base b. You can also write 1 upon log b with base a. Right? These are property that we have already discussed. Sixth one is a to the power log x with base a equals to x. That is, let's say we have 3 to the power log 27 with base 3. What you can write directly? 27. So these some features of log. With the help of these properties, we will able to get problems of logarithm. So these properties are very important. That property you have to always remember, including that definition also. This again I am writing, if a to the power x equals to m, then log m with base a equals to x. So these features, these properties are there. With the help of these, we are able to solve the problems of logarithm. Do's and don'ts: if you say log of negative number does not exist with any base, does not exist. Log of negative number does not exist. Log of 0 with base any, and base, you know what should be the base. Base always greater than 0 and base never be 1. So log 0 is also not, does not exist. Log negative number does not exist. Log 0 also does not exist. Correct? And log 1 with base 1 we also does not exist, because a we never take 1. Log 1 with base 1, this also does not exist because base came 1. Fine. But at the same time, if log 1 with any base, log 1 with base, let's say 5, that is 0. But base never be 1. Log 1 with base any number is going to be 0. But a never be 1. Base never be 1. And base always greater than 0. Then the log 1 is 0. So these features, these properties, log negative number does not exist, log 0 does not exist, and log 1 with base 1, that also does not exist. What it will be exist? Log 1 with base any base except 0 and not equals to 1, except greater than 0. So these properties surely help you to crack the problem of logarithm. Look at this, we have some problems, results. Suppose we have one problem, 25 to the power log 4 with base 5 is, what would be the value? First of all, this we will relate with a to the power log x with base a, and this we know this is x. This is what result. So here this is 25 and this is 5. So 25 we can make 5 square, and again power to the power multiply. Fine. Now with the help of power rule, this 2 we will take into the power. So this become 4 to the power 2. So now this left with 5 to the power log base 5, and this is 16. So the answer is 16. Correct? With the help of this formula, a to the power log x with base a, which we know that it is x. Fine. So again, with the help of formula, we can get such problems. We'll see some more situation if it comes with the base type of this form. 16 to the power log 5 with base 4. The value of this expression, look at this. This is going to be 4 square into log 5 with base 4. This you can write 4 to the power log 5 square, power rule, and therefore this came 25. Fine. Again with the help of this formula, a to the power log x with base a, this 2 came into the power, this a square, and this is nothing but a to the power log x with base a form, and this you know which is x. Look at this one more situation, 3 to the power minus 1 by 2 log 9 with base 3. This value we have to calculate. So first of all 3 log, we'll take this power into this power rule with the help of power rule. So 9 to the power minus 1 by 2 and base is 3. So again came into this formula only, a to the power log x with base ax result. So here we can write directly 9 to the power minus 1 by 2, which is 1 upon root 9, and this is 1 by 3. Clear? So again with the help of formula, that this result that you have to remember, a to the power log x with base a equals to x, where a never be 1, a greater than 0. Correct? So with the help of this formula, we are able to solve these few problems. Now look at this. We have some more segment where we'll use the properties. See, we have one question. This is log 3 upon 5 plus log 5 upon 36 plus log 12. Log 12. Now we have to find the value of this expression. So this came in a formula log m plus log n plus log p, and all of you know what will happen, log of m into n into p. This is the formula. So now from here what we can write, log of, because base is not given, so no need to write base, directly we use m into n into p, 3 by 5 into 5 by 36 into 12. So see, this left with log 1, all get cancelled, and log 1 is 0, because base they have not mentioned, so by default base will be e, what we say, if it is numbers, so common logarithm with base 10 you can see. So log 1 with base e, or log 1 with base 10, or anything log 1 with base anything but except 1. Let's say this, all are 0. All are 0. Fine. Base never be 1 and base always greater than 0. These are some tips that always you have to remember in log. Log of negative number does not exist. Does not exist. Correct? Log 0, that is also does not exist with any base. And about base you came to know, a never be 1, a greater than 0. Look at this one more situation. We have to find the value of 1 by 3 log 125 with base 10 minus 2 times of log 4 with base 10 plus log 32 with base 10. So what is important here, look at the base is same everywhere, so we are able to use the property. First we use the power property here, power rule. So log 10 base 125, and this into this term into will come into the power 1 by 3, plus you can write here, or minus also you can write. So plus, if I am writing here, so this will come 4 to the power minus 2 and base 10, and plus log 32 with base 10. Now we have log m plus log n plus log p. We can go with log m into n into p with base same 10. So 125 by 1 by 3, this is 5. This is 4 to the power minus 2, and this is 32. So this will come log base 10, 5 into 32 by 16. So this is nothing but log 10 with base 10, and this you know 1. Log any number with base same number. A with base a is 1, where a never be 1 and a greater than 0. Correct? And then you have used log m plus log n plus log p formula. Log m plus log n plus log p. This is log m into n into p. अगर बेस नहीं दिया है, बेस यहाँ कॉमन बेस दिया हुआ है, तो बेस भी आपका सेम होना चाहिए. ठीक है, तभी हम log m into n into p यूज कर सकते हैं. फाइंड हियर, लुक एट द नेक्स्ट सिचुएशन. तो ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स आप छोटे छोटे प्रॉब्लम्स करते हैं लॉग के, बिकॉज CDS के अंदर डेयर इसी टाइप के लॉग के प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं. ठीक है, लुक एट दिस. Now I am taking some of the problem which came in once in CDS. So those problem I am taking right now. There is a question. This CDS में आया हुआ question है ये. Value of log 11 by 5 plus log 14 by 3 minus log 22 by 15. इसकी वैल्यू चाहिए. दिस केम इन CDS एग्जाम. सो आई बिलीव ये इट्स डूएबल वन. पहले log m प्लस log n कर लीजिए. log m इंटू n हो गया ये. दिस इज log m इंटू n माइनस log 22 by 15. अब यहाँ पे log m माइनस log n यूज हो जाएगा, तो log m अपॉन n हो जाएगा ये. सो 11 by 5 into 14 by 3 upon 22 by 15. log m by n. प्रॉपर्टीज समझ में आ रही है. log m plus log n. We have used log m into n. log m by n is log m minus log n. ठीक है, ये प्रॉपर्टीज यूज हो रही है. 15 and 15 get cancelled. So log 7 left. Look at this. 11 2 7 jab. So the answer is log 7. ठीक है, तो प्रॉपर्टी यूज कर लेना है आपको, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बेस कॉमन है जो उन्होंने मेंशन नहीं किया है. बट बेस इज, इफ इट इज नो बेस, तो आप बाय डिफॉल्ट समझ जाओ सेम बेस है सबकी, तो प्रॉपर्टी वी कैन यूज. ठीक है डियर. Look at this another situation. Question is, if log x with base 10 plus log y with base 10 equals to z, then x equals to, what is the value of x? तो आप बेस सेम है तो प्रॉपर्टी लगा सकते हैं. सो log m प्लस log n, log m इंटू n विथ बेस 10, करेक्ट, इज इक्वल्स टू गिवन z. अब डेफिनेशन यूज कर सकते हैं यहाँ से आप. e टू द पावर x इक्वल्स टू m, एंड देयरफॉर यहाँ से आप x कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. दिस इज 10 टू द पावर z अपॉन 1. This is the value of x in terms of y and z. In option they have provided this way only. So look at this. First we use the property log m plus log n, log m into n with base 10 equals to z, and then we have used the property. So log m with base a plus log n with base a, we know that this is log m into n, and finally a to the power x equals to m, then log m with base a equals to x. So with the help of these two definitions, these two property, you can say With the help of these two properties, we are able to solve such problem. Now look at this, another situation. ये प्रॉपर्टीज जो है लॉग के, जो आपको ध्यान में अच्छे से रखने हैं डेयर. We have problem log a square by bc plus log b square by ac plus log c square by ab. इसकी वैल्यू चाहिए. तो ये अपना प्रॉपर्टी है log m plus log p. ये log m इंटू एन इंटू पी हो जाएगी सारा, प्लस ये जो है ये प्रोडक्ट में आ जाएगा ए स्क्वायर इंटू बी स्क्वायर बाई ए सी इंटू सी स्क्वायर अपॉन ए बी. सो लुक एट दिस, व्हाट लेफ्ट, दिस लेफ्ट विथ log 1 एंड log 1 यू नो 0. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी 0. बेस हमारा बाय डिफॉल्ट 1 नहीं होगा और नेगेटिव और 0 नहीं होगा. यहाँ बेस नेवर बी 1 एंड बेस ग्रेटर देन 0. ठीक है, ये जो बेस यहाँ पड़ा है जो दिख नहीं रहा है, बट इट इज़ बाय डिफॉल्ट 1 नहीं होगा और 1 से बड़ा होगा, 0 से बड़ा होगा. करेक्ट है. आइए अब एक दो सिचुएशन ऐसा देखें प्रॉपर्टी के बेस पे है. सपोज वी हैव 1 अपॉन log bc with base a plus 1 plus 1 upon log ca with base b plus 1 plus 1 upon log ab with base c plus 1 equals to, इसकी वैल्यू चाहिए. करेक्ट. सो यहाँ पे आप देखो 1 को आप अगर इसकी बेस a है तो मैं सेम बेस और a लिखा तो 1 आ जाएगा. तो मैं इस 1 अपॉन log bc विथ बेस a, यहाँ पे इस 1 के लिए मैं log a विथ बेस a ले रहा हूँ. सेम बेस लेने का पर्पस ये है कि वी कैन यूज़ फर्दर प्रॉपर्टी log m प्लस log n यूज़ कर पाऊँगा. सेम वे हियर 1 अपॉन log ca विथ बेस b plus log b with base b we can write plus 1 upon log ab with base c है ये, और यहाँ पे 1 के लिए log c with base c we can write. अब प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ कर लो. 1 अपॉन बेस सेम है तो log इंटू हो जाएगा ये, तो ए बी सी विथ बेस a प्लस 1 अपॉन log ए बी सी विथ बेस b प्लस 1 अपॉन log ए बी सी विथ बेस c. फाइन, यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया. अब यहाँ पे बेस चेंज वाली प्रॉपर्टी ऑल ऑफ यू नो, log a विथ बेस b इक्वल्स टू 1 अपॉन log b विथ बेस a. तो नंबर और बेस चेंज हो जाती है. यहाँ पे ये क्या हो जाएगी, log a विथ बेस ए बी सी, दिस विल कम log b विथ बेस ए बी सी, नंबर और बेस चेंज हो गई, log c with base abc. फिर से प्रॉपर्टी यूज हो जाएगा log m plus log n plus log p because base is same. We can apply property log abc, प्रोडक्ट हो गया log m plus log n plus log p and base हमारा abc. Number and base is same, so the value is 1. ठीक है. So in place of 1 we have made it log a with base a. In place of this one we made it log b with base b, and in place of this one we made it log c with base c. Fine. And then we have used the property log m plus log n, where log m plus log n is log m into n. So multiplied abc and base is same a. Similarly here abc, here abc. Then we have used the base change rule, this one, and then number and base get flipped. So a with base abc, b with base abc, c with base abc. And then log m plus log n plus log p. Again we have used the property log m into n into p. M into n into p, you know, this is log m plus log n प्लस लॉग पी। तो ये जो सारे बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं, जो मैंने प्रॉपर्टीज़ की बात की है, वो प्रॉपर्टी पे बेस्ड इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। सारी चीज़ क्लियर होने चाहिए कि वन क्या है, तो लॉग ए विद बेस ए, नंबर और बेस सेम है तो वन होगा, और बेस आपको बार बार बताई जा रही है कि बेस नेवर बी वन एंड बेस ग्रेटर देन जीरो। ये हमें इस बात को ध्यान में रखना है लॉग के प्रॉब्लम्स करते समय। Look at this one more situation. 1 upon log xyz with base xy plus 1 upon log xyz with base yz plus 1 upon log xyz with base xz। फाइन। सो अभी अब इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम को करने के लिए बेस चेंज यूज़ कर दीजिए। ये जो हमने प्रॉपर्टी डिस्कस किया था, लॉग ए विथ बेस बी इज 1 अपॉन लॉग बी विथ बेस ए, मैं इधर से इधर यूज़ करूँगा प्रॉपर्टी। सो विथ दिस वी कैन राइट लॉग एक्स वाई विथ बेस एक्स वाई जेड प्लस लॉग वाई जेड विथ बेस एक्स वाई जेड प्लस लॉग एक्स जेड विथ बेस एक्स वाई जेड। फिर मैं log m प्लस log n प्लस log p यूज़ कर सकता हूँ। बेस तो हमारा एक्स वाई जेड कॉमन है, सेम है अभी जगह। सो दिस इज एक्स वाई वाई जेड इंटू जेड एक्स। दिस यू कैन राइट log एक्स वाई जेड पे होल स्क्वायर, और ये बेस एक्स वाई जेड है, फिर पावर रूल से ये 2 इधर आ गया, log एक्स वाई जेड बेस एक्स वाई जेड। सो द वैल्यू विल बी 2 because this came log a with base a which is 1। नंबर और बेस सेम है, ये वैल्यू क्या होगी 1। so 2 into 1 which is 2। फाइंड डियर। सो अब तक जो इस फर्स्ट वीडियो में आपने ये प्रॉब्लम्स देखे हैं उसको गो थ्रू कीजिए। द रिमेनिंग प्रॉब्लम्स आई एम डिस्कस इन द सेकेंड वीडियो डियर। मीनवाइल गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो ट्वाइस थ्राइस। बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स को मैंने डिस्कस किया है, तो आप सारे प्रॉपर्टीज़, करेक्ट प्रॉब्लम्स, डेफिनीशन, कब कहाँ कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ हो रही है, ठीक है, बेस समझ ऐसा क्या होना चाहिए, ग्रेटर देन 1, ग्रेटर देन नॉट इक्वल टू 1, ग्रेटर देन 0, प्रॉपर्टीज़ समझ के लेना आपको, ठीक है। ये फॉर्मूला जो है हमारे हमने लिखा है e टू द पावर log x with base a equals to x, and these properties, basic properties, fine, and initially the definition, log के definition, ठीक है। सो इस वीडियो में डियर ये कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स और डेफिनेशन और प्रॉपर्टीज़ को आप गो थ्रू करें। इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल डू सम मोर प्रॉब्लम।